Kia ora everybody, welcome to Thursday, July 21st. Welcome to Talkback. We've been away for many weeks. You had Thane and Mama on last night, and that was great to have that political show back up and running. Yay. But tonight we've got the Ponies and the Stallions. These are extraordinary performers, and to tell you all about it is Michelle. Hi.
Hey, how you going?
Good. Lovely to see you in a beautiful red dress.
I know, I thought I might wear something out there because I'm with my family, so I'm excited to have a little run and catch up with them over camera. That should be cool.
Oh, so good to have you back on the show. And you've got five guests?
And 6 guests, yeah. We'll kind of just have a chat as they decide to come online. I think a lot of them are racing home from work, so we'll see what happens.
Great. Well, first guest is Jay, and I'm going to hand you over and tell us all about the upcoming performance and the performances around the country. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hey, how you going?
What's up?
Not bad. I'm just trying to decide whether we should bring everybody on one-on-one or have a little quarter.
I feel like there's nowhere for me to hide if I'm on camera by myself.
It's all good. I might actually ask you one question first before we all start talking over one another. So my first question is to you. Who are you? Talk to me outside of the Stallions. Obviously, the Stallions is a male review show that they run. So we are basically Magic Mike in New Zealand. We've done 3 nationwide tours, which is an amazing achievement for our team. And I'll pass it over to you, Jay. Tell me a little bit about you.
Hi everybody, I'm Jay. I probably have like a little bit of a Magic Mikey backstory. I do like handyman repair work during the day. I run an agency for training and developing new male entertainers, and I work as a bar manager at night.
Cool. And which one do you prefer doing?
Huh?
Which one do you prefer doing? Taking your clothes off or pouring drinks?
Both at the same time sometimes.
Good to get a good mix of both skill sets. Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, it's a good time.
And what's your role in the Stallions? I'm asking you like I don't know.
My role in the team, dad. So I help to manage and organize things and do music. Yeah. This is so awkward being here by myself. Bring everybody else on.
That's all good. Alrighty. Well, we'll see. Selena, if you could jump on the rest of the team. Let's get the whole fam on. Oh, there's Sonia. Hey, Harley. Oh, I think you're on mute. Anyway, Sonia, camera. Is your mic working all goodies?
Check 1 2. Let me know.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sweet. Yeah. So I might jump into asking you questions. So other than the play ponies, what do you do outside of performing and dancing?
Yeah. So I'm a personal trainer based in Auckland, and I run a dance fitness company called Fit Hop NZ. So that's like fitness classes, all dance, cardio, workout kind of thing, for all ages, kids, adults, and keep everyone moving. That's my thing.
I love it. Yeah, you do a lot of community work. We all attended one. How long ago was that? About a month ago? I mean, I think, Jay, you might have gone to one 3 weeks ago or something as well.
Yeah, it was me and Blake.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you run them where are those locations? So if there's any viewers that are watching, they can come and join and have a chat.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so community-based classes are run down in Papakura, South Auckland, and it's just a gold coin entry to come and be part of it. So it's really great. We've received funding to be able to run that program for the South Auckland community. So yeah, if anyone that's watching right now wants to come down and check it out, just have a look at Fit Hop NZ and get in touch. I can definitely book you in.
That's awesome, yeah. I love what you do because it's like such a good purpose behind it, and obviously you're sharing your skill sets with, you know, especially with fitness. It's like when people are moving, it's really good for mental health as well. So love that.
Oh yeah, 100%, so much. Yeah, not just body but mind as well.
A good balance. Moving on to you, Harley. Is your audio working yet? No.
You might have to switch to your phone, bud. My laptop wasn't working either.
Read his lips just then.
No. Still can't hear.
Yeah, you get it, mate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, well, who's up next? Is there anyone else back there, Selena, or are we all kind of rolling in as we go?
This is you guys.
All good. All right, sweet
Right.
as. Jay and Sonia, we'll start with you, Jay. Why did you decide to get involved in the Stallions? Like, what do you love about the team?
For me, getting involved was a no-brainer, I think. I kind of fell into stripping, and then once I'd done a few jobs, I was like, it would be really cool if I got to do a show, and then the opportunity came up, and I jumped at it, and what are we now, 2-3 tours deep?
Yeah, 3. Well, this one coming up will be 4.
Yeah. So it's been a hell of a ride, and yeah, I think the opportunity popped up at just the right moment in my life for me to kind of want to jump on board and go hard.
Cool. Sonia, what do you love about the Play Ponies?
The girls. I love my girls. You know, getting on board last year with it was really cool, and just being with you, Michelle, having such a leader to guide us all and to keep us all on. So yeah, I love that. I love that vibe, and it's expression, and it's like it's a chance to learn for me as well, because I'm always teaching. It's like nice to be in something that's challenging me again, and
Yeah.
you know, like I'm growing. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been dancing together since, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, eh? Like when you first came on Social Butterfly, and with the hot thing, I think I messaged you originally, and it's cool that you
Yes,
obviously for this tour, a lot of choreography and for the boys, and so I'm really excited to premiere your work soon, so that's wicked. Hey Amanda.
Same.
I love it. So this is really crazy because this is Amanda team, so you guys will all meet her on Sunday, our actual team. But how was work? Oh, I can't hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You guys have disappeared.
No, it's just you on the screen, babes.
Awkward. What the? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So team, this is Amanda. This is who's joining us Sunday. Love that.
Yeah. With who?
Great, yeah. I'm excited to jump you on as well with some shows. So it'll be nice to dance all together. Obviously, you know Sonia really well. We vibed at Social Butterfly years ago with our many dancing.
I know.
Yeah.
Our little promo.
Little promo video.
Yeah.
You know, I love that. I'll just jump over to Harley, otherwise you're just sitting with Harley, and I'll just ask you some questions. So do you want to talk to me a little bit about like what you do outside of the Stallions and dancing and performance? It's silence again, hon.
He's like, don't just be quiet, dude.
But it's all good. All right, moving on.
You can dance it.
Love that. Amanda, I'll move on to you while Harley sorts out his phone. Tell me a little bit. You're all good, I can hear you. What do you do outside of dancing and most recently now the Play Ponies?
I work full-time in media now. So yeah, I kind of landed in that crazy world. Yeah, it keeps me busy. Love it. It's like a creative kind of industry as well. So I can do dancing on the side. Like, never give that up.
Hard out. I think that's the whole thing. I think it's really good to have the balance. You know, like I guess coming from professional performing arts training, which we both do, you know, you get so fixated on it being full time. But I kind of felt when I did that I kind of lost the passion for it because it became a job because it was a 9 to 5. So I enjoy having the mix.
Exactly. I could not agree more. It's like you don't have to hustle as hard anymore because you can just do gigs at your leisure. I'm super stoked to be back on board with you guys.
I know, I'm so excited to see you on Sunday. We'll smash up some routine. So that should
Have
be have a little look.
Okay.
I'm not too sure if Harley's camera's working yet, but Dave. No.
What's going on there?
Jay, I'll jump to you. What has been your biggest challenge with the Stallions that we can share?
My biggest challenge with the Stallions. So I heard that laugh. I think my biggest challenge was like kind of my challenge with getting into performing. I'm not really the most outgoing person in the world, so it's like it's just challenging myself to get out there and like get on stage and perform and like kind of confront that side of me in a way. Having a stage ego kind of helps with that, but yeah,
it's
probably my biggest challenge.
Like when you first told me that you were like shy, I was like, you don't come across as shy at all on stage, but I think it's not until you actually jump off that you get to know people's different personalities, like on and off. So yeah. What about you, Sonia? What have you what's the biggest challenge been with the Play Ponies so far, or any type of dance experience that you've had in the past?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's scheduling. Mainly, I've got about 5 different jobs that I do, as well as kids. So, you know, like just getting to practice is my biggest challenge. When we're there, my biggest challenge, as you guys know, is my fear of being upside down. So when we were doing all those flips and tricks and stuff, and I tried to do that cartwheel and almost landed on my head, that definitely been the biggest challenge for me. So, and if you really need me to go upside down, I'll give it another go because I like challenge as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love you and Blake. Speaking of, where is Blake? I'm
He's
loving
having
your
trouble
guys',
logging on.
your lip.
Oh yeah.
My gosh. And yeah, you're doing amazing. Like I said, I'm really lucky to have someone jump on and help choreograph, so I'm not running myself ragged as always, trying to get it all together in a few weeks. We will skip over to Amanda. Where you at, gal?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's all good. So, I mean, obviously it's not really too relevant for you at the moment, but what has been your biggest challenge being a performer and dancer? I mean, obviously you've travelled internationally with your dancing and obviously a lot nationally. So tell us a little story, doll.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I guess I got into dancing professionally. I guess the biggest challenges, I guess, making it work within your life, and as we just talked about before, like a little bit of a hustle. So finding that balance. But other than that, I don't know. I just absolutely feel like I don't find it too challenging. I love it. I feel like I thrive in that environment. Yeah.
Such a performer. And I think that you're so right about that, isn't it? It's like it's so hard as a professional dancer trying to find your next contract. And I feel like that's why I'm always like so busy trying to get work for the team so that it's ongoing, because that's the hard part of being a dancer.
Yeah, exactly. The hustle, really. Yeah.
Oh, Harley, I want to double check whether your mic's working. All right. Well, you just look pretty. And so
Just sit there and look pretty.
Anyway, moving back over to Jay while we wait for the rest of the team.
Sorry, I need a minute. Oh, I'm on the camera. Okay, hi.
Hey, what is your favorite dance style that you like incorporating into your solos?
Oh man, I don't know. I think for me, like creatively, I like to try everything. I didn't have a really big dance background, so I didn't really have like a solid base. I kind of just learned from YouTube videos and practicing. So yeah, I guess you could say like hip hoppy sort of styles tend to fit best, but yeah, I'll give anything a crack.
And I think that's what me and Sonia have been trying to hone into. I mean, I've been trying to do it since 2020. I'm like, you can move. Get in the middle, get in the front, solo. You're like, no!
Can we take me off the big camera?
Absolutely not. Alrighty, Sonia, where you at? Let's jump to you on Sonia. What is your favorite type of style?
Definitely hip hop. Yeah. I mean, I was raised as a jazz. I never really I got it, that extra little and then mum's like, yeah, hip hop, go do hip hop. And that's where I've thrived the most. That's what I love the most as well. And the Stallions, and actually being able to, go back to those roots of break dancing, popping, locking, all of that. And then to be able to teach it again and see these guys start doing it as well. So yeah, it's very cool.
Very cool. 'Cause your mum used to, is your mum still a dance studio owner, or was that when you were growing up?
Yeah, that's why I said mum, because mum was my dance teacher for however many years. But no, she moved on from that a few years ago.
Yeah. Alrighty. I just don't even know who to talk to because I can't see anyone. Amanda. I mean, obviously you're very multifaceted with your styles and stuff. You did a tour overseas, and was it mostly cabaret and burlesque?
Yeah, in my forte.
That's your forte.
Commercial kind of, the cabaret style for sure. I'm not a hip hop gal, so that's not really my jam. I try, but no. But yeah.
With the straight with the
cabaret. Huh?
You know when it's like you're ballet trained and then they tell you to do hip hop, and you're like this?
Oi, bro, yeah. Exactly. I prefer standing upright at the bar any day, actually.
For sure.
But yeah.
I mean,
we try.
You can see there. Hello, darling.
Ah.
It's the husband.
Yeah.
He wants to be involved. But Amanda, I met you when I think I first moved to Auckland, and we did Soul of Siren together. Do you remember that old dance troupe?
Soul of Siren, so good. We did so many cool gigs.
We did.
I love
cheerleading.
All
events. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
I feel so sorry for Blake because
fun.
I'm so excited for this opportunity, and he's like messaging me like I can't get on. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Anyway,
Tell him to use a different Internet Explorer, because that was the issue with my one.
All right. Well, we'll keep this calling with us for apparently. That's all good. So, hey.
Thanks, boys. Bishops.
Shot for that. Where has been your favourite place to perform in New Zealand so far?
Ooh. Was that a me question, or was that everyone question? I think, I don't know, there's so many different venues that I like performing at, but I think that in terms of energy, one of the coolest experiences was rocking up in Invercargill and seeing a massive line of people down the street waiting to get in or hoping to get in. I remember just sitting in the van with the boys thinking, holy, I did not say that word, holy sugar, this is going to be lit. And it was a crazy show. It was an awesome time. Real good energy. The crowd down there was awesome. So, yeah, in terms of experiences, I think that's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Those girls were crazy. Yeah, they loved it. And our favourite from Invercargill.
Sam, shout out to Sam if you're watching.
I'm sure she will be. I love her. Sonia, I mean, obviously with the Play Ponies, we did a pie here show, which we're going to skip over that experience. But what city are you? I'll have to fill you in, Amanda.
They want to hear the story now. No.
Which story?
Yeah,
Nah.
we'd have been, right? We'd have been. I'll tell you on Sunday.
It was. Anyway, this question is about the shows we liked, so let's talk about those. The Auckland show that we did, was it in June? End of June last year?
Infinity Club, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've lost track of time.
Yeah. I know. No, I enjoyed that show. We had a really good stage, heaps for our whole crew, because obviously the ponies were a lot bigger back then. So we were all able to do actually a full performance with every dancer on the stage at the time that we wanted it to, because I know a lot of stages tend to be smaller and we have to make alterations if we do come across those, but with this space it was really good. And we liked the Auckland crowd because they were good at giving the tips as well, so thank you, Auckland.
Throw it at us. Love it. Harley, I think I could hear you before. Yay.
Yeah, I had to buy more data. So but it's working now.
You got that little upgrade.
Well done,
That's
bro.
all good. Well done, 10 out of 10. So I'll just pull it all the way back for you, Harley, just to get a few questions out of you as well. Tell me a little bit about you, Harley. I'm sure the audience want to know what you do outside of dancing and performing.
I work at a tractor parts place, I guess you'd call it. I sell tractor parts.
Love it. Love it. And what do you? And in the weekends, you do a lot of out bookings.
Yeah, there's a lot of out bookings on Friday nights and Saturdays, and then just gym whenever I can, whenever I get the time.
Cool. And why the Stallions? What have you enjoyed about the team culture and obviously traveling around with the boys?
So I worked with one team before the Stallions and did a show, but the whole team dynamic in that group was very poor, let's say. So the Stallions is a huge upgrade from that. It's great to work with people who are friendly and fun and show respect for each other.
Nice. And what's your favourite style of dance that you enjoy performing in your solos?
The ones where I take my clothes off.
Nice. Can you give us a little insight to what your potential theme will be for this tour coming up? For your solo?
Oh, I don't know how much I want to give away, but I am somewhat of a villain from a series of movies.
Cool. And where in the past has been your favourite place to tour or city in New Zealand?
Ooh. Dunedin was a lot of fun when we went and did a show there. Where else was good? Trying to remember all the shows we've done now.
Well, this will be our fourth tour coming out.
Yeah, I know. We've done a lot of shows now. Auckland's always good because that's my hometown. Rep Auckland.
Let's go. All good. Well, let's move on. Where else? Amanda. I feel so bad. So obviously Amanda hasn't made it, and not Amanda, Blake. There's Sam.
Sam McFarlane's in.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for the stitch up on your mic, Harley. Left me by myself, bro.
I'm sorry, my phone's mic wasn't working, so I had
Sorry,
to buy more
don't be
data.
sorry, be better.
I am. That's why I bought more data.
Hi, Sam.
Hi,
Wi-Fi.
Sam.
I don't.
Oh, I'm
I
on the
don't
big
have
camera
Wi-Fi.
again.
We're just going to keep it on you. Hey, Sonia, since you're up there, how do you, I mean, obviously you take fit hop classes and stuff and you're a personal trainer, but like, how do you keep fit outside of dancing? Like, do you do your own workouts? Like, how often do you work out a week?
Yeah, so with Fit Hop, I'm running 2, 3, 4, 5 classes of Fit Hop dance, and that's all just like, that's an hour of cardio each class. So I've definitely got enough cardio in my life. And then I try and squeeze in my strength training as well. try. Maybe 1 a week would be a good achievement. 2 would be amazing if I could. But I've also got client sessions that I'm running as well, so squeezing that time in for myself sometimes is a bit tricky, but yeah, it's always the goal and get enough cardio.
Right out. What about you, Jay? I know you're always at the gym. It's a consistent thing.
Oops, I just broke something. Yeah, I have real bad anxiety and ADHD, so I need the gym so that I can concentrate for the rest of the day. So I try and get in every day.
I'm sure if you follow you on Instagram, there's always a gym story fog show every day. Good. What about
Accountability.
I try and go as often as possible, but at the moment it's down to one day a week if I'm being good.
Yeah, a lot of that is natural, so nice for some.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice. Oh, yay, Blake!
Woohoo! Hey Amanda, I'll just quickly ask you as well. How often do you get to the gym, or is it mostly dancing fitness for you?
Personally, I hate the gym, so I don't go to the gym. I'd rather, go to a ballet class or Pilates. Go to ballet once a week. I do my own Pilates practice at home. Love lying on my yoga Ks a day. So, yeah, love me walking. Find it quite meditative.
Nice. I'm so excited to see you on Sunday, by the way. Really excited.
I know, always. We have to make a TikTok. Just saying.
How good is it? I've been practicing.
Yeah.
How pretty.
Have to, yeah.
All right, Blake. So now you're here, but with no camera.
You spelled it wrong. It's
Looking good, Blake.
Do we have audio as well? Come on, Blakey.
Hello.
We're almost there.
So close. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jay. So we've kind of come out to our last kind of question. Do you feel comfortable being uncomfortable? Like, how do you? Where's he gone?
I don't know. Sonia and Jay just disappeared.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, he's back.
Okay. I was just asking you, how comfortable do you feel being uncomfortable? You were saying that you are quite, internal and not really off the stage. So,
I'm great being uncomfortable. No, I'm not. I hate it. I absolutely hate being uncomfortable or being in situations where I freak out and things like that. But that was a big part of why I jumped into this sort of work and doing these shows and stuff. Just because I knew that, like, it's been such a big part of my life being, like, anxious and that I had to do something about it. So this has been a great outlet.
Sonia, what about yourself? Tell me an experience in your life where you felt comfortable being uncomfortable.
So yeah, being uncomfortable is never comfortable, but I think what I try to do when I feel that I'm being stretched is just to approach it with positivity. Know that if I'm comfortable, I'm not growing. If I'm uncomfortable, I can be reassured that this is actually changing and developing me. So one experience in my life, I'd say the most uncomfortable was when I got a corporate boxing match back in 2017 and just went through the whole, training camp, the sparring, the technique work, all the fitness, and it's just a real mental game. As much as it is physical, it's really mental as well. Really mental. But it was great, and I'm so glad I did it in the end. I came away with a win as well, so it's like a good little thing to tick off your bucket list and see what you're made of, see what you're capable of.
I think that's the whole thing. Like you are in both sides of it. You're like fighting as well as like with the ring card. So love that.
Oh yeah. Now I just do that. I'm not getting in the ring again unless I'm holding a card.
What about you, Harley? when do you put yourself in a situation where you're made to feel comfortable being uncomfortable?
It takes a whole lot to make me feel uncomfortable, so I'm very rarely in situations where I'm uncomfortable. But if I am in a situation that I'm not comfortable with, I try to remove myself from it.
Yeah. Is that personally or?
What was that, sorry?
Personally and professionally?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remove myself from uncomfortable situations if it's professionally, because I have to, if it's at work, I have to continue working, but I just try and make the situation less uncomfortable.
Nice. Amanda?
Right. You unmute me?
Yeah. You're all good. We can hear you.
Oh, great. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like self-assured I'm becoming. So, yeah, in situations I find uncomfortable, I just feel like I own myself, and then it alleviates it and makes me feel better, you know? Bring yourself to your boundaries or your limits. Sorry.
Cool. Alrighty, well, I'm honestly thinking that Blake is potentially not going to be able to make this podcast. Does anyone check the group chat to see where it's possible?
Yeah, he's still trying to get in.
Oh no, it sucks. Jay, do you want to just give a little rerun over a bit about the upcoming shows and, you know, what the audience should expect? Because, I mean, obviously we had a bit of a chat about a lot of the girls. I was thinking might be a little bit worried that they're not going to see you guys fully perform because the
Love
girls
the stitch-up questions.
okay.
Loves a stitch-up question. Yeah, I think the feedback that I've had from like followers and like Stallions fans and things like that is that by adding the ponies in the mix, they've somehow lost out on something.
Yeah.
But I think what a lot of people don't realize is like the caliber of performers that the ponies are, and I think adding such a talented group to what we're doing is it's just added a whole new level of depth. It's allowed us to do things that we could never get away with or do at a normal Stallion show. So you're actually getting a lot more show than what you're used to. And I think, you know, like we were saying earlier, we've done 3 tours now as the Stallions. I think it's time for us to do something a little bit more edgy, something a little like that hasn't been seen before. So I think adding the ponies into the mix, like I get where people are coming from, but I think adding the ponies in the mix has allowed us to take it from just a male review show to a full-on production. So that's my 2 cents.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. That was a really amazing answer. Love it. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing as well. Like, I've been getting a lot of questions of people being like, oh, is it not just about the boys? And it's kind of like you said, Jay. You know, we've done this so many times, and I guess what we're about to venture into with obviously having Sonia and Amanda, professional trained dancers, then obviously mixing with male review is a good thing for all of us to upskill and really show off all of our skill sets. So,
yeah. So everyone's still going to get, you're still going to get your Stallions, like iconic Stallion show that you're expecting, or that you would expect from us, because, you know, that's the level that we've set for ourselves. But so you're getting everything you'd get from a normal Stallion show, plus a whole lot more. So it's definitely going to be worth coming to see.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I'll just do a quick little wrap up. So basically what the show is going to be about is called Dark Horse. It's going to be a 90-minute show. There's going to be 6 solos, so it's going to be 3 girls and 3 guys. There's going to be a boys group dance, a girls group dance, a duet group dance, and we're also going to have an MC as well. So, like I said, you're getting the Play Ponies and the Stallion show condensed all together into 90 minutes. So, yeah, love it. So anyway, thank you guys for joining the show today. I mean, obviously it's a quick one. I thought there was going to be another 2, but you guys are all stunning, and I'm excited to see you on Sunday.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
And
All right.
Blake is here for it.
Yeah. Poor Blake. I feel so bad. I wish he could have jumped on, but, you know, tech things.
Yeah, for sure.
Tech. All right.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thanks, Michelle.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Are we just going now?
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Oh, right.
Top right. Cool, guys. So thank you so much for joining Talkback NZ. It's been obviously quite rushed and we haven't been around for 7 weeks. So I will pass you guys back on to Selena. She can wrap everything up.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, that was really interesting. I did have a few questions once I was listening intently, but I think you guys covered it. Like, do you have workplace issues just like everywhere else?
100%. That definitely. I think that's the whole thing. It's kind of like when you're on tour, you see one another every minute of the day, whether that be just before you go to sleep, when you get up, when you're tired and cranky, and so it's, if anything, I feel like it is a workplace thing, but it's also like a family as well. So, those little quirks may come to the surface, and I guess professionalism has to kick in, and you've got to show up on stage and be this happy performer, because that's what people came for, to come and be entertained. So
Yeah, that's pure professionalism, because you guys have all trained for years, right?
Well, we came together in 2020. So we actually started the Stallions at a club in town in Auckland. And I actually was meant to just choreograph a one-off show. And then we ended up doing 2 at this club. And then I was like, I think this show would be like really cool to tour, and we all kind of bonded quite fast. And I thought, why not? I was like, why don't I just risk it all and, go around New Zealand and see whether people vibe with our vibe. And it works, and it's been really fun. If anything, COVID kind of mucked it up a little bit with the events all shutting down and stuff like that. But we're slowly making a little reach back, and I think it was might be a little bit risky, obviously mixing the girls, but I'm here for it. It's never been done before, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it hasn't been done before, because you're representing a lot of talent, and I'm learning a lot about what you do and what you're capable of. And you're obviously still young. You've got.
I'm actually 32 next Saturday, so I mean, I guess in the grand scope of things, I guess it is still young, but I just feel like I've lived so many different lives, and so for me, like if I can use all my experiences and skill sets and kind of create opportunities for others, like I'm so here for it. So
yeah, you have a great aura or demeanor about you. You know what you want, and I think it just comes across in who you represent and brands and stuff. And Immersive, our buddy Jerome at Immersive, big shout out to that guy.
I know. He's a legend, and to be honest, I'm learning a lot of him as well, whether that be business wise or just being like a good mentor, training. He's always the type of person to put others before himself, which is also really inspiring, and without a thank you. He just does a lot of charity work and a lot of things. So I'm trying to incorporate that into my own life as well to help others. So
I mean, we all, between us, we know so many amazing people in this country, and throughout the world. But thanks for buying us those coffees that time, Jerome.
I'm sure he'll jump on at some point. He's home from the gym soon, but he loves supporting. And I think my first Talkback NZ show by myself with yourself was with Jerome, wasn't it? And I was so nervous, and now I do it for a living. So
I was nervous as well. And, I mean, but if we hadn't done this, then maybe we'd still be wondering if we could do it or try it. So it just takes a little bit of risk, no reward sort of jazz.
I reckon just jump in and just give everything a go, and even if it doesn't work, it's like it's better than not giving it a go and giving it a try and sitting around and just hoping for change where you're not doing anything different, so
so you actually, even if you are crap at something, you're still going to learn maybe how to be better. Like, I'm sure not everyone was a born dancer, but when they're taught something and then they learn how to look after their body and just the memory, because you have to have a good memory if you're a singer, a dancer, an actor, performer, comedian. You've got to have that memory, and you've got to build up that muscle. So that's so interesting that you guys even feel like your family, and you can have your little spats, and then you can bounce back, come back stronger. So, and where do we get the tickets? Where do we get the tickets from?
So the tickets will be listed through Social Butterfly Entertainment website. I'm actually going to run them through my own site just to keep it neat and tidy, because a lot of them, some of the venues are buying the shows, or I'm going to be running the entire thing, so it's just easier to track tickets. So I have had a lot of people asking, so I will get that live. I'm going to leave probably about a month's lead time, so I'll make sure that I'll post all the details and stuff when they come live, because I don't want anyone missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love for you to come to a show as well, Selena, so I'll give you some tickets.
What are the locations? Well, let me know, and I'll see which is the closest location.
Yeah, so the closest one to you probably would be Christchurch.
Okay.
Or like I said, I'm sure there'll be. I've got another really exciting news that I can't actually release live yet, but basically we're going to have a base in Auckland where we can do our shows more frequently. That will be our HQ. Oh. Yeah.
Good. You could do a once a month, or it could be okay. So back in the day, heaps of DJs, producers, and clubbing enthusiasts. We used to have a Monday night social, which was originally born, I think, in LA, but then some people started doing it in New Zealand. So Monday night social just for industry and enthusiasts and club owners, and you just network. It was a networking, casual, couple of drinks, have a few DJs, and
that's cool. I think honestly, that's what I love about performing artists and performers and creatives is everyone's really fun. Everyone loves networking. So yeah, I would. Well, this venue will be for obviously shows, but it will also be for other events such as brand ambassador launches, hangout spots. I'm excited. I haven't even thought about that. It's another little venture I'm going to be doing. So
yeah, this is good. You've got great vision. I'm very inspired. So, okay. Well done. Well done, Michelle Henderson. Thank you very much, Michelle Henderson.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in. Next week's just full of surprises, I think confirmed. So yeah, there's going to be a few surprises in the next few weeks. So hope you can tune in to another show. I'm in Queenstown. This is my flat. I'm living with a bunch of girls, and I'm flatting for the first time in a long time. So yeah, my internet held up fine. Thank you very much for the regular support and the buying of coffees, and we do hope you'll join us again another time soon. Take care. Bye.